United States of America reacts to the Sowore-led protests for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Once again, welcome to the Daily Brief News. Well, the Nnamdi Kanu case has gotten to the point whereas the United States government had something to say concerning the issue of Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention. Well, we have here that the United States Embassy in Abuja has issued a security alert to its citizens ahead of a planned protest stated for Monday, October 20th, in the Federal Capital Territory. In a statement released on Friday, the U.S. Embassy warned that the protests could lead to road closure, traffic disruption, and possible clashes between security forces and protesters. The U.S. Embassy in Abuja informs the U.S. citizens that the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest has called for peaceful demonstration on Monday, October 20th, 2025 in Abuja. There may be roadblocks, traffic congestion, and confrontation between police and protesters that could turn violent around the Eagle Square and the Central Business District, the statement reads. The planned demonstration tagged hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu Now takes off from Eagle Square and the Central Business District. It was announced by the activist and former presidential candidate of the African Action Congress AAC Omoyele Sowore on his X account on October 9th. Sowore described the march to the Aso Rock presidential villa as a historic and peaceful demonstration aimed at pressing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), who has been in custody since June 2021 following his controversial extradition from Kenya. Well, according to Sowore, he said we now have a date for the historic hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest march to Aso Rock Villa in Abuja. It is October 20th at 7 a.m. Sowore wrote. Well, the U.S. Embassy urged Americans to avoid the protest areas, stay indoors where possible and minimize movement throughout the city during the demonstration. It also advised parents to keep their children at home and discouraged domestic staff commuting from outside Abuja from reporting to work that day. The embassy recommends that children in Abuja stay home from home and that domestic staff who travel from outside Abuja stay home as well. Avoid areas where protests are taking place. Avoid crowd. Exercise caution, and we hope everything goes well. Well, Nnamdi Kanu, who is facing terrorism-related charges at the Federal High Court in Abuja, will begin his defense on October 23rd. That is what this newsletter have to say. Well, instead of the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria to actually call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, instead of the U.S. Embassy should do something good about this protest that is happening. They are saying that all the American citizens in Nigerians that they should not join the protest. So, on the norms, nobody is actually calling on Americans to join the protest. Yes, nobody is calling on any foreigner to join the protest. The protest is going to happen on October 20th at the Aso Rock Villa from 7 a.m. And people who are going to protesting are the people who feel that what they are doing to this man Nnamdi Kanu is wrong. The protest is not by force, so we're not forcing anybody. And at the same time, we're not begging anybody. We've made it public that we want to do a protest. So if you feel that Nnamdi Kanu is illegally detained in the Nigerian DSS headquarters, come out on October 20th and join us to protest. Me, of course, I'll be there. I will protest because what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu is not fair. It's not fair. How many times do we want to talk it? Free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu. It's not as if the man did anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He never committed any crime. Yes, he never committed any crime that would make him be in jail at this point in time. Kudos to his lawyers because his lawyers have tried all their best. They've proved him innocent, but at this point in time, this is clear sign that the Nigerian government will never release Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, it is not more a matter of the court say this, the court say that. It is a matter of what the Nigerian government wants at this point in time. And at this point in time, the Nigerian government will do everything possible in their power to keep Nnamdi Kanu behind bars because they don't have any plans of releasing him at all. Let's be truthful to ourselves. The Nigerian government does not have any plan of releasing Nnamdi Kanu at all. So the U.S. Embassy is telling Americans in Nigeria, especially some Americans that live in Abuja, stay away from the protest because the protest can be violent. We do not know. Yes, although a lot of politicians are saying they are going to join the protest. Politicians like Sowore, Atiku is joining the protest. Peter Obi is also joining the protest. There's a lot of other prominent Nigerians who will be joining the protest. Yes, a lot of prominent Nigerians will be joining the protest. And at this point in time, the U.S. embassy is making it public that if you are an American, stay away from the protest. And if you are a domestic worker, please do not go to work on that day. Do not go to work on that day. So what is your deal? I mean, what do you guys think about this whole planned protest? All for the hashtag release Nnamdi Kanu. Let me see what some Nigerians are saying about this under the comment section. Ikechukwu Augustine is saying that within the US they react of. They no see waiting they happen between Nigeria government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, it is quite disappointing. When I heard that the US, United States had something to say, I thought it was something serious. Maybe they called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, or you understand. And now they are telling Americans not to join the protest. It is very, very disappointing. I mean, can't you see the issue between the Nigerian government and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You should have had something more important to say than to be telling Americans not to join the protest. But anyhow, it is what it is. Uzoma Njoku is saying that I love this guy courage so much. Kudos to Sowore. Yeah, who do not like Sowore? I mean, Sowore is the only. I mean, Sowore is the only politician now that speaks the truth. You see, it's people like Sowore going say that we need as president of this country. Sowore and Peter Obi that we need as president of this country. But what exactly do you guys think concerning the issue of Nnamdi Kanu? Drop your own comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Tap the subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new updates, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for listening to me and have a wonderful day ahead of you.